최근 북한 평안북도 영변 핵시설에서 핵물질 생산 활동이 활발히 진행되는 정황이 위성사진에서 포착됐다는 방송이 나왔습니다. 미국 상업위성 플래닛 앱스는 북한 영변 핵단지의 연료봉 저장고와 원자로 사이에 트럭 등의 차량 대여섯 대가 식별됐다고 전했는데요. 열적외선 영상을 분석한 결과 방사화학 실험실과 우라늄 농축시설 두 곳이 유난히 붉은색이 두드러지게 나타나 그 시설이 활발하게 가동된 것으로 보여집니다. 이 사진으로 볼 때 북한이 플루토늄을 추출하는 작업을 진행하고 있음을 추정할 수 있죠. 따라서 북한의 핵 공격에 대비해 우리 군이 새로운 군사작전 계획을 세우고 사이버 및 전자기전 같은 핵 공격에 대비한 맞춤형 전력 보강을 서둘러야 한다는 주장이 나옵니다. 현재 한국은 문화적으로 최고의 위치에서 전 세계인들에게 새로운 감동을 주고 있습니다. 뿐만 아니라 한국산 무기 K방사는 세계 시장으로 수출도에 급찬을 받고 있죠. 뉴질랜드 국제정치학 교수 알렉스 탄은 각 지역의 교수 및 학생들을 위한 특별 강연에서 한반도의 문제에 대해 강의한 적이 있습니다. 그는 한국에 대해 세계 최강의 군사력을 보유한 나라라고 말하며 한반도의 문제 해결과 통일에 대해서는 다른 나라의 간섭이 없이 해결해야 한다고 주장합니다. 알렉스 교수의 시선으로 본 한국과 북한에 대한 문제, 나아가 우리나라의 안보와 통일에 대해 어떻게 접근해야 할지 강의합니다.
Right? Continued nuclear development and missile testing. You know what the scary part about missile testing? The North Korean missiles are known to be so inaccurate that they may just actually accidentally land either in Shanghai, Hong Kong, who knows? Unintended consequences. All right? So this is one thing that we probably have to think about. Economy near collapse, if not collapse. All right? Spillover effects to neighbors. What are the spillover effects that are obvious? Refugees. What about this diversionary theory of war? If your economy is not doing well and your regime is threatened, let's find a war. Isn't it? You know, these things can happen, so that's one reason why I said we cannot say whatever Kim Jong-un says. We say, oh, no, it's not serious. You cannot. Leadership succession, holding it together. You think the people are going to support him? No. They've been impoverished. Right? So it's the military that's holding it together. The issue is this: imperfect information, information asymmetry. Leads to what? Big miscalculation. We don't have enough information coming from the other side. The other side does not have enough information from us as well, right? So all our equations have assumed numbers, and they could be all wrong. That leads us to the action of taking war. You see what I mean? All right? So we actually have to be very, very careful that the message that that we are giving North Korea is, don't do it. Right? Because if you do something really stupid, there will be no more North Korea. It's the world's second largest working military museum. The first is China. Okay? China's improving. China's improving, all right? But certainly weak military. I'll tell you why. North Korean soldier looking across DMZ. What do you see? Very well-equipped South Korean forces. State-of-the-art aircraft, whatever. Seriously, right? What do you say? You turn around and say, oh my gosh, ours is so old. What do we do? Should we go up and race against South Korea and improve our military hardware? Where do we get the money? Very expensive. So what do? What's the cheapest option? Nuclear. It's cheaper. Is it irrational? No. It's strategic. Right? So, very concerned with regime survival, but they want to deal with the U.S. Even today, March, April, they want to talk to the U.S. The U.S. said what? No, we're not going to talk to you until you get rid of your nuclear arsenal or nuclear program, right? But why would the North Koreans do that when that's the only key to their own survival? You see what I mean? it gets to that point very difficult, that negotiation point very difficult. They don't even want to talk to South Korea, really. Because they know they can extract more resources from the US. Right? I mean, so there's this game that they're playing as well, okay, between the two Koreas. All right? Nuclear option as the cheapest way out. Nuclear option as a blackmail to other countries. And certainly doing it quite effectively, to be honest with you. Right? We're getting tired of it, but, you know, what can we do, right? What are the challenges? Poor economic performance, highly centralized command, economy, food shortage, famine. Since the 1990s, it peaked out in 97, it's still coming back again, okay? Statistics, I'm sure many of you know this, or probably have heard of it. Statistics show that the average age group across South Korea and North Korea, for example, North Koreans are significantly shorter. For the same age, they're significantly shorter. They're not having enough proteins, okay? They're not having enough proteins. Now, Songun, military first strategy, right? Everything goes to the military first. Why? Stupid? No, strategic. Because that's that's their key to power. That's the key to the Kim family power, right? They have to make sure that the military is happy, otherwise they're gone. Right? So it's an issue of political survival for them. Now, this one is quite interesting. A couple of things I will show to you, right? It's really quite interesting. Very different estimates. Samsung Economic Research Institute says that about 21.5 billion, right? But 2011 estimate, I checked out, was 12.4, so very, very small. And look, 505 per capita, this is nominal GDP. Look at this, compared to South Korea. South Korea is 1.15 trillion. It's a G20 country, right? It's unbelievable, to be honest with you guys. Right? Looking at it from the perspective of New Zealand, it's still unbelievable what happened in, right? A country we helped, when our soldiers left, it was a mess. And now it's a lot bigger than us. If you've been to Seoul, Korea, have you tried how fast their Wi-Fi is? It makes our Ethernet look like a joke. Really fast. Really fast. Have you been to Incheon Airport and see how impressive that place is? It used to be MacArthur's Marines landed on there, right? The Incheon landing. The airport is impressive. It makes Auckland's international airport look like a provincial airport. So why is there a stalemate? Problem in East Asian region is that major actors have different interests and priorities. In the six-party talks, the participants have all quite different views on how to solve the problem. Because everybody has their own agenda, right? Everybody has their own agenda. US, China, Japan, South Korea, North Korea, you know, all have different views, objectives, and strategies. How do we get there? How do we even begin to start talking again? You know, guys, you know what this is called? What our grandparents say? Too many cooks spoil the broth. That's essentially.
이상 꿀튜브였습니다. 이번 영상이 도움되셨다면 구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요. 앞으로도 꿀튜브 채널에 많은 관심 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.